Alright, what's going on everyone? It's Marcus, and today we're going to be trying to win World War II as France historically. We're not going to do any weird strategies like attack during the Rhineland or win a civil war. We're going to beat Germany historically and accurately, and yeah, so this will be like a playthrough slash tutorial. So if you ever have struggled trying to beat Germany as France, watch the entire video and I will show you step by step how to beat Germany. So first, we're going to build some civs. So max out Paris and a couple other states with max infrastructure and try to keep it from the north end of the country that may fall to Germany. So basically any states Paris and below with full infrastructure is what we want. And then next, we're going to take the D value of the franc focus because that gives us minus 5% consumer goods, and we want that head start in industry, giving us maximum amount of time to get our civs and industry built up since we already have a big industry deficit compared to Germany. Then research wise, we're going to obviously make sure we get production and construction as always, and we're going to do the research technology focus so that way we can increase our research speed. Basically as France, we have no natural fuel, and basically we don't have any time to make any fuel, right? So we're not going to have an air force and we're not going to use any tanks, so we're going to focus solely on infantry. So get rid of that tank, make infantry equipment, and we're going to use that tank slot to make anti-air. Eventually we will want to make some trucks for supply purposes, but that'll be later on. So make sure to group up your fleet and train them so that it's experienced. So for whatever reason, if you have to transport troops from Africa to France, we're going to have our fleet available to us as a convoy escort. So I like to use the agency feature to help do blueprint stealing from Germany or whoever you want, and basically to advance our tech, because I hate having crappy outdated equipment, right? So, and since it's France, we only have 3 slots, I want to get the best tech possible, give us the best chance. Since we're doing this playthrough historically, issue a diplomatic objection, and we're going to take the form the popular front focus. After that, I'd recommend mechanical computing so we can get some good research speed going. You can upgrade your army intelligence since we will be stealing army blueprints. I was super lucky and I was able to get the early mobilization event. So obviously if you see that, make sure you take it. But if you're still stuck on civilian economy, everything we're doing here still should work and help you beat Germany. And by the way, whenever you have enough war support, take the begin rearmament focus because those 4 mills are super helpful. Take that the second you're able to. And for the spy tree, take anything that'll help you steal blueprints more efficiently, and a couple focuses on cryptology, and that's pretty much all you need. And we don't need to focus on civilian economy or air force, just focus on those few things. Research anti-tank, and apparently Germany didn't build any tanks, so I didn't really end up using it, but I still would put 1 or 2 factories on it just to be safe in case your AI decides to build some tanks. Once our initial set of civilian factories have been completed, we're going to be building mills for the rest of the game. The most important part of the tutorial, sometime during 1938ish, we're going to build level 10 forts across everything. So we're going to build under this river right here, and we're going to build in the forest tiles right here, and then a level 10 fort on the plains. And I built a few backup level 5 forts, but you probably don't need them if you get the level 10 forts first. Okay, so the war started. So right here, I'm just putting my troops in position, and basically don't do the focus that makes you join the allies, because Britain will eventually allow you into the allies and it'll give you extra time to complete an extra focus. As you can see, the Germans are stuck and there's nothing they can do. So the only thing we'll have to focus on is Africa, and maybe once the allies have a holding in, you can help push in Africa and Italy too. Eventually the Italians will push a little because our defenses are weaker there, but once we have sufficient troops, we'll be able to push back since it's easy to hold the mountain tiles. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I built some medium tanks and some mechanized since I had the resources too, since we were holding the line, so that way I could eventually make a breakthrough once the time was right. And I started building up some fighters to gain air superiority. But yeah, that's pretty much it. After that, you should be able to plan an attack and beat Germany.